Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream number 2 of the day. We've got a couple big matches happening at 15 UTC. If I go to the split screen here, you can see on the bottom ticker banner here, we've got Smash Squad going up against Immortalis here. We've got quite a few going on. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and pop into the PTOL BQQM match on the top. And I'll use the bottom banner here to go ahead and keep you guys updated on all the latest and greatest matches that are happening. 114K versus 1021. That should be another good one as well. JWM going up against 93T. Another good one. 6.3 billion power versus 3 billion. If we see that one or the other is going to be a little bit of a lopsided affair, we will go ahead and swap around. That being said, we're going to start off with PTOL and Boom, and I think this is going to be a big one, guys. So a lot of these folks, shout out to some of the people in PTOL here I've played with in the past, and they are very strong players. We've got some strong folks on the BQQM side as well, which is why I think this is going to be a very solid match. Favored by the gods, Capone Gaming. Hatelli, welcome to the stream, buddy. Jason Luong and HP Enigma, welcome. 846 is also in the running here. That's Realm of Bastet, and I think that, I want to say it's, yeah, Watch It Burn here. Division 30 and Realm of Bastet is another one we'll keep an eye on here. Match is going to be starting here in just over a minute, and looking to see if we can get some quality content, quality fights, and next level strategies coming on the stream for you guys. I'm going to see if this ends up working out in our favor. Siam, I think, also already fought and won earlier today with another one of the alliances, or maybe that's just coincidence that the other name of that alliance was Siam as well. I'm not 100%, but as you can see on the bottom here, T2A is going up against Rack, which is raising 69 at 19 UTC today. And let's see what else. Let's take a peek at the two sides. PTOL having, looks like a full rack here. 27, 28, 29, 30. Yep, no reinforcements for PTOL. Let's check on the Boom side. We've got 21, 29. Yep, okay, one missing. We've got one missing on the Boom side. So maybe one reinforcement coming in here. But overall should look to be a very solid matchup. And here we go, 3 seconds left, counting down. Hendrik Vanderweel, what do you think of A803 who beat TT in Division 15? I see A803 going up against Grey Wolves. Yeah. You're talking about like in the past they beat TT. Yeah, that's strong. It's very strong. We've got Boom pouring out of the gate here. Let's go check the other side. I'm assuming PTOL doing the same. Absolutely. Not seeing any upfront T1 marches getting sent. That's interesting. Here comes. Nope, that's a T5. That's a T5. There's the T1 from MKiz. All the way back here is MKiz. Where's MKiz at? MKiz all the way to the back left here. Now this outpost already being taken by Horseplay. Very strong open here. Now that's the closest. Looks like Boom doing the same thing with Zero Ferrado, although this is the farthest away outpost. So this is a good thing. The quicker you can capture your farthest away outpost, the better off you're going to be. Very strong start. Okay, 2 outposts. Looks like Boom capturing their closest outpost just a little bit faster than PTOL, and I believe, yeah, this is a very fast march from Zero Ferrado. I think it's going to get there well before PTOL does. Look at that. I don't see anybody anywhere remotely close. Here's Takarion. I think MKiz is way behind. Yep. So both outposts being captured very quickly by, or obelisks, I'm sorry, captured very quickly by Boom. And yeah, I mean, here comes the rally from Johnson of Snow. That's fine. I don't see anybody getting their stuff ninja'd per se, but the quicker these obelisks get captured, the better off it will be for your team. Let's continue to watch this match here, and still not captured this obelisk. Here comes Takarion, 9 seconds away. This obelisk only has a minute and basically 10 seconds, so it's a 50-second advantage for this obelisk in favor of the red team, and that's a big deal. That's a big deal, guys. We're looking at the Desert Altar here being undefeated. Andrea's rally coming in here, and I want to say that they're going to break it. I don't think they're going to keep it. The Saladin March. Now this is Realm of Horus, guys. So Saladin March, interesting choice here. Saladin William is the pairing. They are breaking it. So there's the break. Got double C primary. I would have probably, if you wanted to try and do the actual capture of that obelisk, I would have rather seen double C primary. But if this was always the objective, then Jinrei and Gozak with double C primaries, and Andrea and King Jamie, probably just to get there in time. But honestly, there's plenty of time to get here, and having double C primary commanders in the open field against Attilas and Saladins, Saladin, Guan, Saladin, Minna, proper basically primary commanders, that's not going to be good for those double C primary commanders. LT Hughes, welcome to the stream. What's going on here, noobs? Well, some Ark of Osiris is being played. On the bottom here, we do again have what looks to be a very nice matchup that we want to keep an eye on. SW versus Immortalis. Smash Squad against Immortalis in Realm of Horus. We're also going to be cycling through all the other realms. If we see some good scores, we'll jump to those as well. There goes a rally. Boom, Zero Demon with no reinforcement, by the way. Going to the obelisk. This is kind of late. I was actually kind of, look at all these marches from PTOL. All right, so red already on the offensive with these outposts, taking these outposts. And again, that's the kind of point disruption you're going to want to have for a victory in Realm of Horus. You're going to need to do every little bit of thing that you can do. And we've already got Lord Ironbot and Emkiz fighting right by the Shrine of Life here. 1 second, and it is taken by the red team. Red team gets it. Red team taking the forward Sky Altar, their own Desert Altar, their own Sky Altar, the forward Shrine of Life. PTOL taking their own Sky Altar and their own Desert Altar, so it took their Sky Altar back. But now comes the fun. So already dropping a War Drums skill is what looks to be a BQQM here. That's a big deal. Using a War Drums this early on, not the worst. Still have Shrine of War at the top here, or Shrine of Life. Double C primary not going to hold for very long with those swarming marches around it. There it goes in favor of PTOL. Again, a little bit of a weird start. Finally getting their outpost back as well. As you can see, points per minute still kind of low. Nothing's been captured just yet, but 60 points per minute in favor of Boom. While not the end of the world, does start to add up. Now this outpost going down in favor of Boom, and Boom taking the Desert Altar with a proper garrison now. Wu in the garrison. Like to see a Wu Richard there, or YSS. Wu YSS would be good as well. I think I saw the boat there for a second, so that might be exactly what they've got in there. Yep, Wu YSS. There you go. Look at that. Just need to keep it filled. And we'll be in good shape. BQQM looking strong here at the very beginning, taking 3 of the 4 altars, and really took the other altar as well. Heavy presence here from BQQM, trying to basically push all these guys back. Here comes Horseplay's rally to try and do the same against the Boom Desert Altar, but look at all these forces here, looking very strong. PTOL positioning, trying to do what they need to do. This is going to be interesting to see if they have enough juice to take on the squeeze. Outpost still continuing to go down for BQQM, or in favor of BQQM, which is very nice. Desert Altar over here, still holding strong, and might have enough, although there's a lot of blue marches that are decently full. Need to have some more reinforcing marches coming in for Boom if they want to keep this for much longer. It's got 37 seconds until it's generating some points for their team. But, yeah, this might go down before that. I'm not sure. 30 seconds left. We'll see if they can get at least one tick. That'd be nice. But right now, Boom with a 1,300-point lead right off the bat. 4 minutes, 45 seconds until the arc spawns. Nobody's in the middle. Everybody's going hard structures this game. Now here comes PTOL on the back end. This is a strategy that a lot of these players used when I had them in 225. This is exactly what we did. Almost to a T, actually. And here's the counter rally, or here's the rally to try and get it back. The Devil trying to take this Desert Altar back in favor of the blue team. Not going so well right this second, although it does look like it will go down, but it did capture in favor of Boom, which means they got at least one tick to get this thing rolling. Now almost a 2,000-point lead and 740 points per minute in favor of Boom as well. 300 points delta. This is Novia trying to hold strong. Looks like an Attila Takeda from MK's rally trying to get this thing rolling. Fleisch, welcome to the stream. Boom reminds me of barbecue. Yeah. I remember being in 93 and having to fight 331, and that was messing with me as well. The BQQM instead of BOOM was definitely messing with me. Tyler Thomas, welcome to the stream. All right, looks like Blue did, in fact, PTOL did take the Sky Altar away from Boom. That's a big deal. Also, we're getting back their own Desert Altar. So now it's a 2-altar switch here. PTOL now has 3 altars, and Boom only has 1. Let's see how it's translating to the middle. PTOL definitely transitioning to the middle a lot faster and a lot better positioned than Boom is. And, ooh, while they do have an 1,800-point lead right now, Boom is looking to be a little bit on the back leg here when it comes to positioning for this arc. First arc is not usually the end of the world here. However, it can help, especially if you're not having your own structures. Boom currently not having their own Shrine of Life or Sky Altar. This is a big deal. Let's update the Smash Squad points. Looks like 4,600 for SW against 4,000 for Immortalis. And again, currently, Boom, without 2 of their structures, 3 if you count the outpost. PTOL peeling their marches back here. 6 and Patelli, Jojo, and Abu Basha peeling their marches back to try and help out here. But Boom moving forward and rallying the Obelisk, not the Sky Altar. That's interesting play. Starting position here in the middle. Look at all these buildings that are blinking in favor of the red team rallying. So we got Ramses and Nebu, it looks like. Right? Yeah, Ramses, Nebu, rally on this YSS, and it looks to be going down. This YSS might not be long for this world. Here it goes. Boom. It is now in control of that obelisk. Let's look at the other marches too here, or other buildings too. This Richard, probably not the play. Richard what? Richard what? This is Richard and Julius. Richard Julius, is that correct? That's why that went down. How about that? Richard Julius, Richard Caesar in the flag there. Boom taking a heavy fight over here to get all these structures back. Attila Takeda against this YSS looking very strong. Again, needs to get their Desert Altar back now as well. Boom, losing structures on the left side, but gaining on the right. This Desert Altar looks to be in good shape from Nutcase Ninja. Likely going to get their altar back here very shortly. I don't see a proper garrison in that obelisk. But most of the people are in the middle here, and they're just staring at each other with 40 seconds left. You usually just see some fights in the middle at this point. Very interesting. Smash Squad now winning by 1,000. Let's take a look at some of the other scores. 114K down currently to 1021's Blackjack. That's a little surprising. You got a 5.7 billion alliance in 114K versus a 3 billion alliance in 1021 blackjack. And here we go, middle fight starting right now, but buildings again blinking everywhere. They have an obsession with this obelisk. Does Boom, and it looks like they may take it down with the swarm here, but what's that going to do for you? I'm not sure if that's the play. You're down by 3-1 on obelisks. I'm sorry, 3-1 on altars. Looks like you may lose this arc as well. Arc is in PTOL's hands, although not moving. Andrea's kind of sitting there with it. She might be lagging a bit, and she's about to drop. Boom, that's dropped. Yeah, Forsaken. I heard some things about 1021 Blackjack. This is Kingdom 21 hopping up into Realm of Horus, having been Realm of Anubis last season in 590. And yeah, doing a very good job against 114K. This may be one to jump to should this match get out of hand. Right now, it's looking very strong in favor of PTOL with the structure game and the arc. Was a little shaky early on. Boom putting some moves, getting structures going in their favor, but not able to keep them, and really not positioning very well on the main front there for the middle were the Boom team. And look at this. I mean, there's just nobody in the middle for Boom. I think they're just kind of conceding this arc. And again, this is the least important arc as well, guys. The lowest point generating arc there is in the match is the first one. So if you're going to, skip an arc, that's the one to do. But also, you do want to go ahead and be pushing structures if you're doing that. And right now, they're pushing structures, but it's the obelisks. I'm not sure if that's the play that should be taking place. You're down an altar. You don't have... Yeah, your armies are... you're a little behind. A little behind right now on Boom. And again, that's just... PTOL causing that is a very good possibility, JWM versus Toxic Tigers. Again, very close match, guys. We definitely need to make sure we are monitoring this as we continue on. 114K now back in the lead. Probably some points per minute shenanigans going on in favor of 114K. So Division 1, Division 2 we need to watch. These two are also very close together. 3.7 billion power versus 2.9 billion power. Liberty Neverland winning against Ares right now. Let's go check out the Arc inside of PTOL versus Boom. Arc is getting escorted, 0 problems. Let's check the Desert Altar and see if Boom can get this thing back with a quickness, because they need to. They need to grab this Desert Altar back quickly, reset themselves, start firing the rallies out, and definitely make sure that they start really pushing the arc going forward. Also, looking at the obelisk up here, they did take the obelisk, but again, what's the point? Boom has ported on top of this obelisk and is starting to rally the Desert Altar from the bottom now. So this is something. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities inside here. This is interesting. And this is now, they're trying to make, Boom is trying to make this is 6 cities now. Boom is trying to make this their landing pad now, which could spell trouble long term. Right now, PTOL is winning, but they've got the arc as well. This is probably going to be about a 3,000 point, 3,500 point match. But if they can't get this obelisk back and get rid of these 6 cities, this may spell problems for the top lane for PTOL. If you're going to go after an obelisk, you've got to do this. So when I see them going after obelisk before, just taking the obelisk for taking the obelisk's sake, it doesn't do you any good. You might, if you capture it, you might get 1 or 2 more teleports, which would be helpful. But unless you do this where you really commit and drop in a bunch of cities and start rallying from this side, rallying the Desert Altar from this side, and rallying the Shrine of Life, and start to zero the troops out on these cities, which are pretty heavy, heavy cities. 160, 110, 100 mil, 100 mil, 115 mil, 150 mil. These are not baby cities. So let's see how this goes. All right, let's go back to Division 1. 114K winning 700 points in favor of 114K, but I hear that 1021 has the arc, which would be a benefit and would make them in the lead very shortly should they capture it. JWM back in the lead by 200 points over 93T. These are all going to be very solid matches to keep an eye on. Not necessarily Division 4, but Division 6. Squad winning by 1,500 points over Barras Assassins. And then we've also got number 7, League. Very close match. What looks to be about a 1,000-point lead over Lively. Hawks looking to take it 412A over 419E. 235E putting the smackdown on Dragons of Tilsey. Same thing with K374 over IKM. Look at this. IKM getting smacked down. Currently 5. What is that? Shoot. That's an 8,000 point game, people. Already. That's early. Only 15 minutes into the game. 10,000 point game for UCS. UCS curb stomping everything. Silent Killers winning against 92 SW. This is an underdog match here. Silent Killers SK57 with the lead over 92 SW. But again, 92 SW has time left. This is the first arc. There's time for them to come back. Smash Squad curb stomping Immortalis now by a 5,000 point total here. And looking to expand on that, I am sure. And this is the one we're watching right now. PTOL versus Boom, 9,200 versus 8,500. This is a very solid match. PTOL with the lead right now, but having just captured the arc, or not captured the arc yet. Arc is still, nope. This is a bug. So it says the arc hasn't been captured. There we go, it's right here. Gozak sitting inside the obelisk, still has the arc, so doing a good job there maintaining the arc here. They've got about 8 minutes until it's going to force them to capture it. I'm not sure about UCS if they've won their KVK. I know they're doing really strong in Osiris League. I can tell you that. Let's check out the Desert Altar here. Very heavy fighting over here. You got horseplay with his Ramses, probably Ramses Nebu rally, and tons of nuke coming down from horseplay, from King Jamie on this structure. Boom has quite a few people on the outside that should be able to swap out some armies to keep this thing up and running, but Zenobia going down. Okay, goes back up again. Doing some good swapping is Boom. This is a heavy amount of nuke, though. Look at this. You've got Constantine Joan generating more rage and debuffing the attack. You've got Saladin, what is likely William. There it is. Guan and, is this Alex or YSG? Guan, Alex, yep. Artemisia also here with El Cid, which is a great combo for swarming structures because of the silence. You've got Ethelfled debuffing alongside of YSG. Look at that, pumping out some damage with it as well. But Boom continuing to reinforce here. Also PTOL though, Delinho coming in, Andrea coming in here with full forces, reinforcing marches here. Reinforcing the rally and also swarming. I think the rally's down actually, if I'm looking at this correctly. Yep, there goes the rally, just went down. However, there's enough swarm here to put this thing to bed if they can clear the field and swarm it down. 7 minutes until the arc gets jacked up and reset. Gozak still sitting here hanging out. If it was me, I would actually start sending a rally from the Boom side and try and rally this obelisk down and maybe try and ninja capture it. He's just sitting there waiting for it. Boom taking their Shrine of War back. That's going to be very positive for them. They need that. They need that buff. Outpost here looking very favorable for PTOL still. This Saladin William taking out Richard Charles, excuse me. And again, I mean, the bottom side is looking like the blue side, people. Hard push being used for Boom. That's a good idea. It looks like PTOL did take this Desert Altar. Need to switch the garrison. But, I mean, that's a big deal. PTOL definitely putting it to 650 points per minute versus 250 points per minute in favor of PTOL. PTOL putting Boom in their seats. And this could be a problem. It looks like Gozak captured the arc. So now it is a 5,000 point game, roughly a 5,000 point game, 4,100 point game. I'll just put it like that. Now we've got 7 minutes 45 seconds until the middle. Gets rocking. Now Boom still has this obelisk. Are they doing something with it? That's the question. Coming up from the bottom here are reinforcing marches for what is likely to be rallies coming from the PTOL side. on this Desert Altar, but I don't know if that's really going to be a benefit or not. I think the only benefit you're going to see, here comes a here comes a counter rally. What looks to be a counter rally. I don't see the rally from Boom. Do you see the rally from Boom? Where's that? It must be coming in still. Nope, that rally is going down to the Shrine of War. Okay, so PTOL rally going down to the Shrine of War. As an Attila Takeda, I think. Yes, Attila Takeda. And nothing but swarms here on this Desert Altar for PTOL. Boom still owning the obelisk at the top, but again, what are they doing with it? That's the question. All right, let's go back over to the Division 1 and let's see. Blackjack with the lead, 2,300 points. Yeah, 25 likes. Literally 10% of you have dropped likes. I need 100% likes, folks. It takes a tap or a click in less than 1 second of your life to go ahead and hit that like button, and it's free. How about that? Supports the stream. Makes me know that you guys like to see this content and you like my commentary. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the sub button if you have not done so. Hit the bell notification too. We've got more streams coming today, guys. You want to know when those are coming, so. Here's the Desert Altar still holding in favor of Boom now. Boom did take it over and has been holding it for quite some time here. 30 seconds left until it starts generating points. Now, again, 5.5, almost 6 minutes until the middle spawns this arc. And look at this, PTOL already starting to get close, trying to get a superior position again like they did last time, coming in very early. I think this may be, if I was Boom, you know, they lost the middle. They lost the middle really, really easily last time the arc spawned. I would go hard structure right now. Hard structure, you've got their obelisk, you're generating teleports. Take some of these structures and hold them. Get all of your marches to the outside lanes, take these structures and hold them, and then maybe go after the third or the fourth arc. That would be my play. Because you're late again. I mean, PTOL is starting to position a lot quicker than you, and generally in these types of matchups, the quicker team that gets positioned correctly generally wins the middle teams. 114K and 1021 going all in on mid. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. And the score at the bottom tells the tale. 114K currently down by 2,500, 1,500 points, 1,700 points, 1,500 points. Yep. Let's go ahead and update the Division 2 one. JWM now winning by 4,000 points over 93T, but that is by no means over. 3,000 point advantage for 1021 currently over 114K. This would be a huge, huge upset if 114K does not go through to the playoffs. That is their main team. 114K is their main team. Squad winning against Boris Assassins as well. League in a very tight match with 88 LV. About 1,000 point difference in favor of League currently. Hawks winning over 419E. SNC won over CB from 13 UTC match earlier today. Emperors of Saninki, again, 7,000 point lead. Almost at this point, that's pretty much a done deal. Lock it up. 10,000 point lead in favor of K374 over IKM. Pretty much a done deal. Lock that up. UCS winning again 10,000 points over here in favor of, 12,000 points in favor of UCS over TKD. Lock that up. Silent Killers with a 3,000 point lead. This is by no means an over match. However, winning against a superior opponent. Quite a few upsets happening this matchup. Can you show points between 83DD and V636 Division 18? Yes, I can. Anubis Division 18. Yes. Oh, V636 has it in the bag. That's a 17. No. Yeah. That's a 17,000. Yeah, 17,000 point advantage for V636. That match is over. That match is over. .114 used to the death this early. That's interesting. K6B winning over Golden Throne. This PTOL versus Boom match is really good too, guys. It's so tight. I'll continue to update you guys as we continue to go along, and if this match starts to get out of hand to the point where it's a guaranteed victory, then I'll switch over. 1 AVG winning against Bloodlust, by the way. One AVG likely to get some influx of players from not SQ, CB, because CB did lose again, like we saw earlier, to SNC1. Northern Crown here winning against Celestial Dawn too. Let's fight a close match. Arc has not spawned yet. PTOL is pushing Boom here, and now has a superior position with. Ooh, so this is interesting. They use to the death. Boom backs up and spreads out. Look at the micro. I feel like I'm casting a StarCraft match here. PTOL using to the death. Boom backing away from them so that they're wasting a 6 alliance point skill here. That's very, very critical. I like this play actually, and something that I've never seen happen in real time. There we go. To the death gone now, and now is it time for Boom to do the same thing? Does Boom cast to the death and start charging? Is that the play? Running charge from Boom. Okay, I feel like there was a gap in what I was setting up and what Boom just did. I was setting up for a major counter play and major counter damage play, and they just want to run fast. But who knows? That might be the play. I might just be off. They just want to get to the temple, I guess. Okay, you're there now. Now what? All right, here comes War Drums. That was on Boom as well. So Boom is buffed for speed and for damage. Again, I just don't know if that was the play. I think I would have rather done to the death there, or at least double damage buff, or damage and defense buff there. War Drums and defensive formation. But right now it's War Drums and movement speed is the name of the game right now. And let's zoom out and see the dots here. Looks to be relatively even, but it's all around the Temple of Osiris here. So let's check 114 score again. Almost a 4,000 point match now in favor of 1021. My goodness. Is this upset going to happen? Look at the bottom, folks. 4,000 point difference in favor of 1021. And above that, you see a massive scrum in the middle here. Red team also, if you look at the buildings here, still have the obelisk at the top of the map here. And is this pulling marches from the middle and causing Boom to be able to take the advantage here? They did get it first here. It looks like they got it first, at least for a second. Now on the ground. Looks like we have quite a few people about to pick it up. Red team grabs it. Let's see if they go. Who has it? Zero. And he is moving with his Attila. That is not an easy march to drop, even with the damage debuff that he receives. Let's see if he can get out of this scrum. Doesn't look like he's getting mass swarmed by PTOL. Look at that. Mass swarmed and movement speed debuffed. Well done by PTOL to try and limit the amount of distance that he can put in here. Yeah, 5.7 billion team getting beaten currently by a 3 billion team Blackjack. That is definitely worth monitoring. JWM winning again, 4,000 points over Toxic Tigers from Kingdom 93. That is also a big one to keep in mind. We have Division 14 Smash Squad now winning about 7,000 points here, 8,000 points over Immortalis. I think that's probably starting to get out of hand. Let's see here. Red team has the Arc again and is pulling away. Benevolent One with her Artemisia is going and going and going. Artemisia trying to stop Double C, trying to stop it. Guan trying to stop it. Doing a good job, but making good progress. In the middle is Benevolent One. She will drop it. However, I think the damage is done here. BQQM owning the middle here. Now they are down by 5,000 points. Okay, so they need this Arc. Something to consider. PTOL has 1, 2, 3 altars in their favor generating points, which means there is a 160 point delta right now per minute in favor of the blue team. I know that Benevolent One, now Lord Ironbot, does have this Arc. Here comes Sky looking to be a hero. says, I don't care that there's 20 marches in front of me that's going to swarm me down instantly because I have a double C primary. I'm going to go get that arc carrier. And luckily for him, only a couple people paying attention, one of which is an infantry player. So he is able to make it through. Now, does he actually get the ability to go ahead and snag that? That's a major play. Boom. Letting this happen. Look at this. 2 double Cs. That's all you need to ninja capture an arc here, guys. Let him go closer to this outpost. Take the outpost. Grab one with the ninja double C here. Grab the building with the other double C. And you have got yourself a ninja captured Ark of Osiris. However, I think now they're starting to see Raw Knight Benevolent One coming back over and saying, hey, maybe we should go ahead and walk this thing back with them. And right now, this double C led primary march holding strong because it is another double C primary trying to take him down. So the damage isn't quite as big as it should be. Now Andrea has this arc. Is she going to be able to make it down? I don't think so with the extra damage. It's just a little too far. I also think that now that Boom sees what's happening, you see all these marches coming over here. Running charge being used. I think it's just a little too late for that. But doing very well. I mean, doing very well. This was a good play, a good try. But this is not going to hold. This double C primary march is not going to hold, unfortunately. You've got 7 marches coming over here to swarm this double C down. The Saladin ain't going to make it, but the other ones will, in fact, make it. If it was me, get some of these other marches over here, kill these open field marches, and then reinforce the outpost. This is going to be interesting. It's a 7,000 point match almost right now in favor of PTOL. All 4 altars in favor of PTOL right now. That is huge. And now it is a 5,000 point lead for Blackjack over 114k. Wow. After this arc is captured, we're going to jump to 114. I got to see this. Yeah, PTOL has all the buildings. It looks like they did get some of them back. Did Boom here. But look, more reinforcements coming in from PTOL. Looking to smell blood here. If they can grab this arc, it is over. If somehow, some way, PTOL can grab this outpost, capture the arc as well. Right now, it looks like Boom has it and is still moving it towards the outpost. Let's see if they can make it to the outpost while still owning it. I don't know if this is the play, guys. It is down even closer to the outpost. Outpost looks like it's going to be dropping here. And PTOL is swarming this outpost with YSG primary. PTOL owns it. Let's see if PTOL grabs it. Does it go blue or does it go red? It is blue. Are they going to be able to move it over to the outpost? Can they make it in time? Ava has it currently and is moving it towards the outpost. Actually not moving it toward. There it is. Now it's going towards the outpost. Now it's going away from the outpost. Why would you do that? No. Probably because the outpost is full would be my guess. Who's going to pick it up now? We got tons of people in here trying to grab this. This is exactly what you don't want to happen if you are the red team. Red team grabs it. Red team does not have the outpost, though, people. Although it's about to go red. It is now red. Does Boom get this captured or not? Boom loses control of the Ark of Osiris as well. And now it is back up in the air again. Blue team is going ahead and trying to take the outpost again. Let's see if the Ark is grabbed by the blue team or not. It is grabbed by the blue team. The outpost is for the blue team. Do they capture it? Or does the Ark get dropped again? Let's see. Does it happen? Ark is dropped on the ground again. PTOL does have the outpost now. Who grabs it this time? Is it blue or red? Red team has it now. Red team also has the structure with a Baybar's primary. Who is going to capture it this time? Is it going to get captured? Or is it going to get dropped? It is dropped. It is still not captured. It is now an 8,000 point game in favor of PTOL. Looks like they're trying to get this thing in here. It's like putting a square peg in a round hole. Oh my goodness. This is just never going to get captured, I think. All right. Smart play by Benevolence. Going ahead and pulling this arc out. Not Benevolence, I'm sorry. TZE. Pulling this arc away from the outpost, saying, screw this noise. We have to have this arc or we will not win. And this is a 50-50 this is a 50-50 proposition at best if we keep this thing over by the outpost. Outpost is blue now in favor of PTOL, but again, Looks like the red team does grab it and drop it immediately. This is going to be hilarious. If PTOL is able to grab it, and looking at the marches on the field here, look at this. When we zoom out, tons of blue marches now. This is not the 3 or 4 that were over here before. Whew, my goodness. So much. JWM now winning by almost 10,000 points against 93T. And again, a 7,000 point match in favor of Blackjack now. Blackjack winning heavily. I don't know if that's necessarily one to go. And here we go, PTOL bringing it back home, bringing it back to the outpost, saying, you know what, no, this is where it needs to be. Dropping it though, and also the outpost is still blue. Still blue. Let's see if I can find the garrison here at all. It's still blue, but I can't find the garrison. There it is, YSG in the garrison as a primary. Stop telling me to go over to the 114 match, guys. This is exciting. I cannot leave this. You're crazy if you think that I'm going to leave a possible Ninja Arc capture in favor of what looks to be a blowout at this point. 7,000 point lead in favor of 1021. 7,000 lead in favor of PTOL here as well, but I'm here. I've got the action. The action is here. C Drago, Sky double C hero move was a hero move. It was a hero move. Boom, let it happen. They had 20 marches there to just swarm that double C down instantly, and they didn't. They just let them go. That's what won it. That's what made this all happen. They should have stopped, taken the extra minute to take care of that double C, and then moved on. Red team trying to get this thing away from the outpost. Are they going to be swapping over to the Shrine of War instead? Looks like that's exactly what they're doing. Look at PTOL with the rally plus swarm coming from the Devil here, trying to take the Shrine of War and possibly having a double-sided situation here where maybe it doesn't matter where they take this arc, PTOL will have the building. This will be very interested. 114 is getting what they deserve and losing. They're so smug, thinking they're so good. Mr. Fryan, I mean, they got a 5.7 billion alliance. They got everything they possibly can to win. They just need some skills, and it looks like Blackjack just outplaying them with the points looking the way they are. My goodness. 25,500 in favor. My goodness. 114 definitely winning, or definitely losing this match. Look at this. It's going to require a Hail Mary. Smash Squad also up by what looks to be about 13,000 points. That's pretty much a victory in the bag. K6V winning by 13,000 points. This is going to go down in favor of PTOL. And then what? And then what? PTOL now just bringing it back, saying, screw you guys. You guys want to take it back? I'll take it back all the way. I'll take it back all the way to my side. I'm going to go ahead and just grab this and roll. And now, again, the Shrine of War is now in favor of PTOL. Mystic Formation, Andrea being cast here on the folks here trying to capture this arc. Red grabs it, Benevolent One, doing a great job trying to just not let his team lose this arc. He's doing a great job. Maybe they'll say it's not an official match, so they weren't trying. Reza, if you're not trying in the division championship, you're doing something wrong. Drago's a natural caster. Thank you. Trying to keep up with all the action. It's tough. This arc won't be captured. It's been, what, 10, 15 minutes that this arc has not been captured yet? Red team's got it still. TZE dropping it, getting swarmed down again, but trying to get it over to a building that's led by PTOL. PTOL owns the structure, so not sure exactly how this is going to work. Boom trying to go over here and take this structure back while also trying to have enough people in the open field to try and capture this arc and take it home for the points. But at this point, there's been so much invested in trying to get this arc for both sides, really. I mean, what do you do? Like, you're behind by 8,000 points now. You're behind by 8,000 points now. This arc is worth 4,000 points. Where's the other 4,000 points coming from? Timo, I know. Yeah, if you look at the bottom row here, I'm going back and forth between the points for 114K, JWM, Smash Squad, and a few of the other different decent matches that are going on right now. And this arc has been being contested for about 12, 13 minutes now, at least, and is still nowhere near being captured. Although Boom looking like they're taking over the open field at this point. Not as many marches from PTOL as there were before, but look over here on the other side, almost completely blue is this side here at the bottom, and it looks to be well defended, and maybe starting to push towards this obelisk to make this bottom lane completely blue. Now the Shrine of War is back in Red's hands. Red team has it. Boom is trying to capture this. They may finally get this captured. Mr. I am high off music. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Guys, if you have not done so, we have 350 people watching. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button if you haven't done so. My goodness. Let's make this happen, people. This is exactly what we need to be happening. Boop. Wow. Wow. Finally captured in favor of... Finally captured. Almost. Almost got it. It's right there, guys. Is 0 going to be the one? Is 0 going to be the one to make this happen? And it is. Look at that. Captured, finally, in favor of BQQM. It's now a 4,300 point game. Let's reset. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Again, 114K down by 7,000 points to Blackjack 1021. Basically having double the power. It's a big deal. JWM still in the lead by 9,000 against 93T at this point. 114K still down by 6,400 points. This is a 4,000 point match. It's not over. It's not over, but it's also not looking good for Boom. PTOL doing exactly what they need to do, taking structures when they need to take structures, and really delayed that arc capture for BQQM. Absolutely crazy. $114 with 21 is allies now in KVK. Are they? I didn't know that. 114 have the arc but don't capture it. Well, I mean, are they losing the arc battle repeatedly? They just need one and have all the buildings. That might turn around. It's a Tiller Rally getting swarmed down. YSS more than enough to hold that structure. And this obelisk still is in favor of Boom. Still the same 6 cities for Boom over here. And I don't know. Has it been worth it, I guess? Has it been worth it? Hard push being used for Boom here. They've got rallies on top of rallies on top of rallies. But they also don't have their buildings. So PTOL definitely owning all buildings here. 5,000 point match and having a almost 600 point per minute lead. My God, PTOL putting it on them. And Boom is struggling to try and find their place on this map. Now that they've lost all the obelisks on the other side now, back in favor of PTOL. All of the altars are in favor of PTOL. All of the shrines, with the exception of the Shrine of War here, in favor of PTOL. And yeah, I mean, just looking at this here, even one of their outposts over here, this is their main offensive building right now, is this one outpost from PTOL. I think PTOL definitely has this. It's a 6,000, 5,000 point match. It's still doable. Still doable. Still doable. Let's go check out 114 just to show you guys. Just to show you guys. Again, guys, hit the like button. 340 viewers and only 93 likes. I struggle to understand the mathematics being deployed here on my stream. 344 is greater than, right? Greater than 93. You have not hit the like button. If you don't like it, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just shut it down, you know? I'll turn this car around. All right? SW is winning. 100%. I will turn this bus around, all right? If you don't like it, that's fine. Come on. But if you do like it, hit the like button, guys. 350 people watching. And how many likes is this? 118 likes. Where's that meme with principal? What's the principal from The Simpsons? Can't remember, but he's just like looking down and saying pathetic. You know what I mean? Just saying pathetic. Poor display. All right, so we're on the 114 match here, and map looks relatively even. 150 points per minute in favor of the red team right now as this Desert Altar. It looks like it's going down. Zenobia here holding strong. There's plenty of people here to reinforce this Zenobia. Zenobia is very low, way too low for how many marches are here. Looks like Leon's trying to get back in there with a Trajan, and that Trajan's just standing there instead. I think he might have misclicked, did Leon. Leon might have misclicked once or twice. All right, so still pouring in here from 114k from the bottom, or from the top here, I should say, trying to take this Desert Altar. This Zenobia is holding firm. Although, again, let's take a look at the Arc. Arc is held by 114k, but again, is this the play? They're down by 6,500, excuse me, points. Are they provisioning? I don't see a whole lot of provisioning nodes back here, and there are some provisioners over here. So this could be the difference, guys. This could be the difference. So they can basically capture it right now, and there won't be another Arc. Okay. I'm trying to understand how this could possibly go 114's way. So 6,500 point match, roughly 400 point, 6,400. If this is a 4,500 point Arc, which I'm not sure if it is. I can't tell because it doesn't give me a list of how many Arcs have been captured. I take that back. This is the second Arc at the top, just captured. Okay, this is a 3,000 point game. 3,000 point game. Structures are even. Points per minute, almost even. You have 80 points. That's likely a shrine, not generating points just yet. That's likely going to be this shrine here. Exactly. 40 seconds, and this will start generating points, assuming they can keep it. 3,000 point match in favor of 21. And what's the play here? I think there's provisioning needing to be done. So there's some provisioning happening on... Oh, look at this. Look at the provisioning happening on the back end here. 10-21 doing exactly what they need to do to pull out this W against an opponent that is 2 times stronger than they are. This is like JWM losing to T2A. This is like JWM losing to T2A. Even worse, because T2A is 3.3 billion power, and 1021 is 2.9 billion power. That is crazy. So if we don't have the PTOL match open on the actual field, now we've got the PTOL match on the bottom score-wise. Let's check out this Desert Altar. Still holding this Zenobia, MVP of the match. Still a 3,000 point lead in favor of 1021 and doing provisioning. Provisioning is happening on the back end, at least on the bottom side. I don't see much happening on the top side. This may be, yep, okay, some provisioning happening on, yep, here we go. Tons of provisioning happening on the top side as well. I think 1021 has it, people. They're not losing their structures. The points per minute is exactly dead even. They have a 3,000 point lead. And I think that they're provisioning enough to where I don't think there's enough provisions that 114 can bring into the fold to outweigh the provisions that 1021 is going to bring into the fold. JWM did not lose. That's not what I said. JWM is not losing. Here's JWM right here. 40,000 points versus 25,000 points, winning over 93T currently, and likely to win the match. There's nothing really that can do it in the next 6 seconds to reverse that decision. PTOL Arc in 1 minute. There's not enough time, I don't think. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. If that becomes a contentious one as well, maybe we'll dual split screen this thing and watch both of them finish at the same time. Yeah, that's what I said. You think the new calves will be game changers in Arc? Yes, absolutely. Particularly, they're both. I mean, both. And yes, that's what I said in my video, level 19 Barbs. Both of these commanders were made for Arc. Made for Osiris League and for Arc. In fact, Season of Conquest teams will be able to get these commanders this coming week. And I expect to see Jadwiga and Zhang Yu playing major roles in the victory for Realms of Anubis and Realms of Horus. Yeah, guys, like the stream. Almost 400 people. Again, I will turn the bus around. I'll shut it off. We got 5 minutes left here. I'm going to wait until it's like a 1,000-point match. And then I'm just going to shut the stream off. And you guys are going to be screwed. Hit the like button. Sub if you have not done so already. If you're enjoying the content. If you're not, you know, thanks for the viewers, the concurrent viewers. Here we are still fighting over the Desert Altar here. League is also a very close match as well. League versus 88 LV, but it is a 5,000-point match. Let's see. We'll check in on Chiscool's Alliance, almost up by 18,000 points. In fact, a little over 18,000 points. Nilot, I understand. If you have liked already, I heart you, okay? I heart you. Got you, okay? But if you have not, let's send some folks to your your house and start banging on your door. Hit the like button. This is too good. This commentary is too good to not be doing something that is free. That is free for you. All you gotta do is tap the like button and tap the sub button if you haven't done so. My goodness. So it looks like, again, 114K is about to lose this matchup. There's not enough time for an arc to spawn, and this was of 114K's doing. 114K on purpose held the arc for 14 minutes. Absolutely incredible. We've got all these buildings under full assault, and ooh, this one might actually go down. This is a Guan-led garrison. This is a mistake. This is a mistake, and there it goes. It is now blue. Okay, so 3 minutes left. It's going to take a minute. They did use hard push or relentless siege, one of the two. 114K has an advantage here, capturing in only 50 seconds here. This may be exactly what they need to get back into this. Now, it is a 3,000-point difference still. Provisions likely going to start coming in the next minute and a half. Felipe got rallied. Felipe got rallied during an SQ arc, or... Oh, no, T2AR. Okay, T2AR. My bad. Okay, cool. I'll have to watch that. Now it looks like 1021 trying to swarm this back down. Saladin Garrison, where it is likely Saladin William, or, yep, there it goes. Saladin William going out there. Rant for the like. Rant for what? I thought I just did rant. Ran like 15 times. All right, looks like Boom there getting the building back. Again, this Desert Altar holding strong. Oh, look how low it is. Look how low the Zenobia is. 114K just continuing to stream in Swarmers, trying to get this building, and they just are not able to do it. On the other side, Desert Altar holding strong for 114K as well. Heavy Swarm from 1021. 590 points per minute versus 510 points per minute in favor of 114K. And 114K is now winning, by the way, 36,200 to 35,800. Let's go. What are we doing here? It is not over by any means. It is a 300-point game in favor of 114K. Those must have been the provisions, people. Now we've got a 200-point game. Now we have a 150-point game. Now we have a 1,000-point game in favor of 114K. Where are the provisions for 1021? It's now a 400-point game again in favor of 114K. Oh my goodness. This is happening, folks. 500-point game in favor of 114K. And 1 minute and 14 seconds left in this matchup. How about that? We are now at a 600-point game in favor of 114K. 500-point game in favor of 114K. 1 minute left. 1 minute timer. And it is now points per minute equaling 590 each. This is going to be crazy. I knew the provisions were going to come in. I knew the provisions were going to be heavy. It is now a 110-point match in favor of 114K. It is now 900 point. Oh no, here come all the provisions. Look at the provisions coming in for 114K. This is huge. And they've lost a building, but that's not the hugest deal in the world. It's the provisions. Provisions are going to win this. It is now a 1,400-point game. What is happening? This is slipping away from 1021. 114K coming in hot with the provisions. Provisions are everything right now. Oh my goodness. Everything right now. 1,500 points in favor of 114K with 8 seconds left. What is about to happen here? What is about to happen? I think they've won. I think they've won it. They've won it. 114K. 114K. What? With the farming win. Bingo. 114K. 8,200 provisioning points. That's incredible. That's incredible. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard all over the stream. Saying that 114K, all money, no strategy. Well, look at that. 8,200 points in provisioning, and holding that arc could have been what helped cause the victory, because they captured the arc that was more than their opponent, 3,500 versus 3,000 in points. Did not win occupation score, but absolutely thrashed in provisions. Gonzalo saying, BS, Lilith did something. I don't think that's what happened. But still. Also, looking at the PTOL score at the bottom, 36,000 to 33,000. PTOL with the victory over Boom, moving on to the playoffs. Units healed. 1.5 million for 114K. 25 million for Blackjack. Wow. Wow. That's impressive. That is impressive. I'm glad I switched over. Glad I switched over. K6V winning in Realm of Horus. Let's check out Realm of Bastet. 800F losing to GSNP here. That's an underdog victory. 60 GT, absolutely curb stomping nude. I think we already saw that one though. Watch It Burn, curb stomping SAG. 59,000 to 17.5 thousand. LW92 winning against G292. GT92. Rays winning against the Booty Hunters, so they're moving on to the finals as well, the playoffs. $21, I mean, that's impressive. I mean, look at this. This was a victory for 1021 up until the very last second. And, I mean, who sees 8,300 provisioning points coming in anymore? I mean, that's not the norm anymore. Lighted Up as well from 846 winning against 45 WM. Soundly, by the way. Soundly. A73 winning against New Korean Crusaders. Dark Titans, 860. Winning against a 931. We already saw Pokemon with the victory earlier in the day. Biggest upsets of today. There were some pretty big ones. I mean, we had nothing like major, but some lower power alliances taking out some higher power alliances. Nothing crazy though. Nothing that wasn't like so unexpected. This would have been the biggest upset of the day had it happened. 114 going down, but they pulled it out at the end with the provision score here. For sure. Neverland winning against Puto. B902 lost. I'm so happy. Well, okay, guys. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It was incredible, I think. Hit the like button before you leave. If you have not done so already, that helps out the channel and the stream quite a bit. Helps me out significantly as well. Hit the sub button if you have not done so already. Again, I will turn this bus around. And I can't do anything now because all the matches are over, but just believe me when I say I will get back at you if you do not. That being said, I've got a 19 UTC match to play in T2A. Also, we've got some more things happening in the Kingdoms and in the game with the new patch notes that I need to review, as well as other KVKs happening that need some coverage and attention as well. So I will see you guys at least one more time today, if not twice. And again, enjoy your afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are at in the world. And it's been a pleasure as always to cast with you guys. I will see you guys next time. Cheers. Have a good one and take care.